Abbreviate. Abbreviate.
缩写
United Kingdom is often abbreviated to UK. Abide. Abide.
忍受、遵守
I cannot abide people who are late. Aboriginal. Aboriginal.
土着的、原住民
We learned about Aboriginal culture in history class. Abound. Abound.
大量存在、充满
Fish abound in this river. Abstraction. Abstraction.
抽象、抽象概念
The idea is a useful abstraction. Abundance. Abundance.
丰富、充足
The country has an abundance of natural resources. Academy. Academy.
学院、学会
He was admitted to the Royal Naval Academy. Accessory. Accessory.
配件、附件
She bought a new handbag as an accessory. Acclaim. Acclaim.
称赞、喝彩
The movie received critical acclaim. Accordance. Accordance.
一致、依照
The decision was made in accordance with the rules. Accordingly. Accordingly.
因此、相应的
We found the hotel was full and acted accordingly. Accountable. Accountable.
应负责任的
Politicians should be accountable to the public. Accumulate. Accumulate.
累积
Dust began to accumulate on the old books. Accumulation. Accumulation.
累积物
The accumulation of snow made driving difficult. Accusation. Accusation.
指控
He denied the accusation of theft. Accustom. Accustom.
使习惯于
It took time to accustom myself to the heat. Acne. Acne.
痤疮、青春痘
Many teenagers suffer from acne. Acre. Acre.
英亩
The farm covers 10 acres of land. Adaptation. Adaptation.
适应、改编
The movie is an adaptation of a famous novel. Addiction. Addiction.
上瘾、沉溺
He is struggling with a drug addiction. Administer. Administer.
管理、执行、给药
The medicine was administered by a nurse. Administrate. Administrate.
管理
His job is to administrate the company's finances. Admiral. Admiral.
海军上将
The admiral led the fleet into battle. Adolescence. Adolescence.
青春期
Adolescence can be a difficult time for many kids. Advisory. Advisory.
咨询的、警告
He acts in an advisory capacity for the board. Aesthetic. Aesthetic.
美学的、审美的
The building has a modern aesthetic. Affectionate. Affectionate.
充满深情的
He is very affectionate toward his children. Affiliate. Affiliate.
实隶属于分支机构
The school is affiliated with the university. Affirm. Affirm.
断言、确认
He affirmed his commitment to the project. Airtight. Airtight.
气密的、无懈可击的
Store the biscuits in an airtight container. Airway. Airway.
气道、航线。
The doctor cleared the patient's airway. Algebra. Algebra.
代数。
Algebra is a branch of mathematics. Alienate. Alienate.
疏远。
His rude behavior alienated his friends. Align. Align.
排成一列，结盟。
Make sure the wheels are aligned properly. Allege. Allege.
声称、宣称。
The police allege that he committed the crime. Alligator. Alligator.
短吻鳄。
We saw an alligator in the swamp. Altitude. Altitude.
高度、海拔。
The plane is flying at a high altitude. Aluminum. Aluminum.
铝。
Soda cans are usually made of aluminum. Ambiguity. Ambiguity.
歧义、含糊。
There is some ambiguity in the contract. Amid, amidst. Amid, amidst.
在之中。
The house stands amid the trees. Amplify. Amplify.
放大、增强。
These speakers help to amplify the sound. Analogy. Analogy.
类比、类推。
He used an analogy to explain the concept. Analytical. Analytical.
分析的。
She has a very analytical mind. Anchor. Anchor.
锚、主持人、固定。
The ship dropped anchor in the bay. Animate. Animate.
赋予生命，活的。
He used computer graphics to animate the characters. Annoyance. Annoyance.
恼怒，令人烦恼的事。
Noise is a constant annoyance in the city. Anthem. Anthem.
国歌、颂歌。
The crowd sang the national anthem. Antibiotic. Antibiotic.
抗生素。
The doctor prescribed an antibiotic for the infection. Anticipation. Anticipation.
期待、预期。
We are waiting in anticipation of the results. Antonym. Antonym.
反义词。
Hot is the antonym of cold. Applaud. Applaud.
鼓掌、赞许。
The audience began to applaud loudly. Applicable. Applicable.
适用的。
The rule is not applicable in this case. Apprentice. Apprentice.
学徒。
He started his career as an apprentice chef. Approximate. Approximate.
大约的，接近。
The approximate cost is about $100. Archaeology. Archaeology.
考古学。
He is interested in Egyptian archaeology. Archive. Archive.
档案馆，存档。
Ancient documents are kept in the National Archive. Arithmetic. Arithmetic.
算术。
He is very good at mental arithmetic. Ascend. Ascend.
上升，攀登。
The path begins to ascend after the bridge. Aspire. Aspire.
渴望，追求。
She aspires to become a famous singer. Assassinate. Assassinate.
暗杀。
The president was assassinated in 1963. Asthma. Asthma.
气喘。
He uses an inhaler to control his asthma. Astray. Astray.
迷路的，误入歧途的。
The letters went astray in the post. Astronaut. Astronaut.
宇航员。
She dreamed of becoming an astronaut. Astronomer. Astronomer.
天文学家。
The astronomers spent the night observing the stars. Astronomy. Astronomy.
天文学。
Astronomy is the study of celestial objects. Attainment. Attainment.
达成，成就。
High educational attainment is important. Attain. Attain.
达到，获得。
She worked hard to attain her goals. Attendant. Attendant.
服务员，伴随的。
The flight attendant helped us find our seats. Audit. Audit.
审计，查账。
The company's accounts are audited every year. Auditorium. Auditorium.
礼堂，观众席。
The concert was held in the school auditorium. Avert. Avert.
避开，防止。
We must take action to avert a disaster. Aviation. Aviation.
航空学。
He has a passion for aviation history. Awesome. Awesome.
令人敬畏的，棒极了。
The view from the mountain top was awesome. A while. A while.
片刻，一会儿。
Let's sit down and rest a while. Bachelor. Bachelor.
单身汉，学士。
He remains a bachelor at the age of 40. Backbone. Backbone.
脊椎，骨干。
Agriculture is the backbone of the economy. Badge. Badge.
徽章，识别证。
All employees must wear a name badge. Banquet. Banquet.
宴会。
A grand banquet was held in honor of the guests. Barbarian. Barbarian.
野蛮人。
The Roman Empire was invaded by barbarians. Base. Bass.
低音，鲈鱼。
He plays the bass guitar in a rock band. Batter. Batter.
猛击表情符号不高兴棒球，打者，糊状物。
Strong winds battered the coast. Beautify. Beautify.
美化。
They planted flowers to beautify the park. Beep. Beep.
地逼声。
The microwave made a beep when it finished. Beforehand. Beforehand.
预先，事先。
I should have told you beforehand. Beverage. Beverage.
饮料。
No alcoholic beverages are allowed here. Bilateral. Bilateral.
双边的。
The two countries signed a bilateral trade agreement. Blaze. Blaze.
火焰，燃烧。
The fire blazed throughout the night. Bleach. Bleach.
漂白剂。
She used bleach to get the stains out. Blonde, blonde. Blonde, blonde.
金发的，男用，女用。
He has blonde hair and blue eyes. Blot. Blot.
墨水字，污点，吸干。
He spilled ink and made a blot on the paper. Blunt. Blunt.
钝的，直言不讳的。
This knife is too blunt to cut anything. Bodily. Bodily.
身体的，整体的。
Exercise is good for your bodily health. Booklet. Booklet.
小册子。
Read the instruction booklet before using it. Bosom. Bosom.
胸怀，亲密的。
They have been bosom friends since childhood. Boulevard. Boulevard.
林荫大道。
The hotel is located on a wide boulevard. Boxing. Boxing.
拳击。
He won a gold medal in boxing. Boycott. Boycott.
抵制。
Many people decided to boycott the company's products. Brace. Brace.
支架，支撑，准备。
The patient had to wear a leg brace. Brassiere, bra. Brassiere, bra.
胸罩。
She bought a new lace bra. Breadth. Breadth.
宽度，幅度。
The breadth of the river is about 50 meters. Breakdown. Breakdown.
故障，崩溃。
The car had a mechanical breakdown on the highway. Break up. Break up.
分手，瓦解。
They are still friends after their breakup. Bribe. Bribe.
贿赂。
He offered the official a bribe to get the permit. Brink. Brink.
边缘。
The country is on the brink of war. Broaden. Broaden.
拓宽，扩大。
Travel helps to broaden the mind. Brochure. Brochure.
小册子，宣传手册。
I picked up a travel brochure at the agency. Broil. Broil.
烤，烧烤。
I decided to broil the chicken for dinner. Brook. Brook.
小溪。
There is a small brook at the bottom of the garden. Broth. Broth.
肉汤，清汤。
She made a healthy vegetable broth. Brotherhood. Brotherhood.
兄弟情谊，工会。
The organization promotes the spirit of brotherhood. Bulky. Bulky.
笨重的，庞大的。
These winter coats are very bulky. Bureaucrat. Bureaucrat.
官僚，官僚主义者。
He is a high-level bureaucrat in the government. Bypass. Bypass.
绕过，旁路。
We took a bypass to avoid the heavy traffic. Caffeine. Caffeine.
咖啡因。
Coffee and tea both contain caffeine. Calculator. Calculator.
计算机。
You are allowed to use a calculator during the exam. Calligraphy. Calligraphy.
书法。
She is an expert in Chinese calligraphy. Cape. Cape.
披肩，甲，角。
The superhero wore a long red cape. Capsule. Capsule.
胶囊，太空舱。
The doctor told me to take one capsule every morning. Caption. Caption.
标题，字幕，说明文字。
Each photograph in the book has a short caption. Captive. Captive.
俘虏，被监禁的。
The soldiers took several enemy captives. Captivity. Captivity.
囚禁，束缚。
These animals were born in captivity. Cardboard. Cardboard.
厚纸板。
He put the old books into a cardboard box. Cardinal. Cardinal.
主要的，红衣主教，枢机。
Respect is a cardinal rule in this house. Carefree. Carefree.
无忧无虑的。
They spent a carefree summer at the beach. Caretaker. Caretaker.
看管人，临时代理人。
The caretaker looks after the building at night. Carton. Carton.
纸盒，盒。
I bought a carton of milk from the store. Cashier. Cashier.
出纳员，收银员。
Please pay the cashier at the front desk. Casualty. Casualty.
伤亡人员，意外。
There were many casualties in the earthquake. Catastrophe. Catastrophe.
灾难，惨败。
The flood was a major natural catastrophe. Cater. Cater.
承办伙食，迎合。
The hotel can cater for large weddings. Caterpillar. Caterpillar.
毛毛虫。
The caterpillar eventually turns into a butterfly. Cavity. Cavity.
洞，蛀牙洞。
I have a cavity and need to see a dentist. Celery. Celery.
芹菜。
She chopped some celery for the salad. Cellular. Cellular.
细胞的，手机通讯的。
Cellular technology has changed the way we communicate. Celsius. Celsius.
摄氏。
Water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius. Cement. Cement.
水泥，巩固。
They use cement to fix the broken wall. Census. Census.
人口普查。
The government conducts a census every 10 years. Ceramic. Ceramic.
陶瓷的，陶瓷制品。
She makes beautiful ceramic bowls. Certify. Certify.
证明，证实。
The doctor must certify that he is fit for work. Chairperson. Chairperson.
主席。
The chairperson called the meeting to order. Champagne. Champagne.
香槟。
We opened a bottle of champagne to celebrate. Chant. Chant.
反复吟唱，喊叫。
The fans began to chant the player's name. Charitable. Charitable.
慈善的，宽容的。
She is involved in many charitable activities. Checkup. Checkup.
健康检查。
You should go for a medical checkup every year. Chemist. Chemist.
化学家，药剂师。
The chemist is developing a new type of plastic. Chestnut. Chestnut.
栗子，栗色的。
We roasted chestnuts over the fire. Chili. Chili.
辣椒。
I like to add some chili to my noodles. Chimpanzee. Chimpanzee.
黑猩猩。
Chimpanzees are highly intelligent animals. Chirp. Chirp.
啾啾声，唧唧声。
Birds were chirping in the trees. Cholesterol. Cholesterol.
胆固醇。
Eating too much fat can raise your cholesterol. Cigar. Cigar.
雪茄。
He sat on the porch smoking a cigar. Civilize. civilize.
教化，使文明。
Education helps to civilize society. Clam. Clam.
隔离。
We gathered clams on the beach. Clasp. Clasp.
扣环，紧握。
She clasped her hands together in prayer. Clearance. Clearance.
清除，许可，出清。
There is a 20% discount during the clearance sale. Climax. Climax.
高潮，顶点。
The movie reaches its climax in the final scene. Clockwise. Clockwise.
顺时针地。
Turn the key clockwise to unlock the door. Clone. Clone.
复制人，复制。
Scientists managed to clone a sheep. Closure. Closure.
关闭，结束感。
The closure of the factory led to job losses. Coalition. Coalition.
联盟，联合。
The parties formed a coalition to win the election. Coastline. Coastline.
海岸线。
The country has a very long coastline. Collision. Collision.
碰撞，冲突。
Two cars were damaged in the collision. Colloquial. Colloquial.
口语的，通俗的。
He used colloquial language in his speech. Comet. Comet.
彗星。
The comet will be visible from Earth next week. Commonplace. Commonplace.
平常的，陈词滥调。
Smartphones have become commonplace today. Commonwealth. Commonwealth.
联邦，共和国。
Australia is part of the British Commonwealth. Communicative. Communicative.
爱说话的，沟通的。
She is very communicative and easy to talk to. Comparative. Comparative.
比较的，相对的。
We are living in a period of comparative peace. Compass. Compass.
指南针，罗盘，圆规。
Nan. Compile. Compile.
汇编，编辑。
It took months to compile all the data. Complement. Complement.
补充，补足。
The red tie complements his suit perfectly. Complexion. Complexion.
肤色，面色，局面。
She has a clear and healthy complexion. Comprehensive. Comprehensive.
全面的，综合的。
The report provides a comprehensive review. Compute. Compute.
计算。
The computer can compute results in seconds. Computerize. Computerize.
电脑化。
The library has computerized its records. Comrade. Comrade.
同志，战友。
He met up with his old army comrades. Concession. Concession.
让步，特许权。
The government made concessions to the strikers. Concise. Concise.
简洁的。
Please keep your answers as concise as possible. Condense. Condense.
缩减，凝结。
Steam condenses into water as it cools. Confederation. Confederation.
联盟，同盟。
The states formed a confederation for defense. Congressman, woman. Congressman, woman.
国会议员。
She was elected as a congresswoman last year. Conquest. Conquest.
征服，战利品。
The Spanish conquest of Mexico took many years. Conscientious. Conscientious.
尽责的，认真的。
She is a very conscientious student. Conserve. Conserve.
保护，保存。
We must conserve our natural resources. Consolation. Consolation.
安慰。
It was a consolation to know they were safe. Console. Console.
安慰，控制台。
She tried to console the crying child. Consonant. Consonant.
辅音，子音。
Image showing English vowels and consonants. Conspiracy. Conspiracy.
阴谋，密谋。
He was arrested for his part in the conspiracy. Contention. Contention.
争论，主张。
It is my contention that the plan will fail. Contestant. Contestant.
参赛者。
There are 10 contestants in the final round. Continuity. Continuity.
连续性。
There is no continuity in the story. Contradict. Contradict.
反驳，矛盾。
His words contradict what he did yesterday. Convene. Convene.
召集，集合。
The committee will convene next week. Coral. Coral.
珊瑚。
The Great Barrier Reef is famous for its coral. Corpse. Corpse.
尸体。
The police found a corpse in the river. Correspondence. Correspondence.
通信，一致。
I have been in correspondence with him. Cosmetics. Cosmetics.
化妆品，美容的。
She spent a lot of money on cosmetics. Counterpart. Counterpart.
相对应的人或物。
Our president met with his French counterpart. Coupon. Coupon.
优惠券。
You can use this coupon to get a discount. Courtyard. Courtyard.
庭院，天井。
The house has a beautiful central courtyard. Cowardly. Cowardly.
懦弱的。
It was a cowardly attack on unarmed people. Cozy. Cozy.
舒适温馨的。
The living room is small but very cozy. Crackdown. Crackdown.
镇压，严厉打击。
The police began a crackdown on speeding. Cracker. Cracker.
饼干，爆竹。
We ate cheese and crackers for a snack. Cram. Cram.
塞满，临时抱佛脚。
He had to cram for his exam all night. Cramp. Cramp.
抽筋，束缚。
I got a cramp in my leg while swimming. Crater. Crater.
坑洞，火山口。
Nan. Credible. Credible.
可信的。
We need a credible explanation for the delay. Crocodile. Crocodile.
鳄鱼。
Crocodiles are dangerous reptiles. Crossing. Crossing.
十字路口，渡口。
Use the pedestrian crossing to stay safe. Crutch. Crutch.
拐杖，依靠。
He's been on crutches since he broke his leg. Cub. Cub.
幼兽、狮、熊等。
The lioness was protecting her cubs. Cucumber. Cucumber.
小黄瓜。
I like sliced cucumber in my sandwiches. Cultivate. Cultivate.
耕作、培养。
She has cultivated an interest in art. Cumulative. Cumulative.
累积的。
The cumulative effect of smoking is harmful. Curb. Curb.
抑制、路边。
We must curb our spending this month. Curfew. Curfew.
戒严、宵禁。
There is a midnight curfew for teenagers. Curry. Curry.
咖喱。
I prefer mild curry over spicy one. Customary. Customary.
习惯的、惯例的。
In some cultures, it is customary to bow. Cynical. Cynical.
愤世嫉俗的、怀疑的。
He's cynical about the motives of politicians. Dazzle. Dazzle.
使目眩，使惊叹。
The bright lights of the city dazzled her. Deafen. Deafen.
使聋，震耳欲聋。
The sound of the explosion was deafening. Decisive. Decisive.
决定性的，果断的。
You need to be more decisive in business. Dedication. Dedication.
奉献，致力。
Success requires hard work and dedication. Deduct. Deduct.
扣除。
Taxes will be deducted from your salary. Deem. Deem.
认为，视为。
The area was deemed unsafe for travel. Default. Default.
违约，预设值。
The computer's default setting is English. Defect. Defect.
缺陷，叛逃。
The toy was returned due to a defect. Defiance. Defiance.
挑战，蔑视。
He acted in defiance of the law. Definitive. Definitive.
决定性的，最终的。
This is the definitive book on the subject. Dental. Dental.
牙齿的，牙科的。
Regular dental checkups are important. Deplete. Deplete.
耗尽。
Years of farming have depleted the soil. Deprive. Deprive.
剥夺。
Sleep deprivation can affect your health. Descent. Descent.
下降，血统。
The plane began its descent to the airport. Despise. Despise.
鄙视。
He despises anyone who is cruel to animals. Destined. Destined.
命中注定的。
They were destined to meet each other. Detach. Detach.
分离，拆卸。
You can detach the keyboard from the tablet. Detain. Detain.
拘留，耽搁。
The suspects were detained by the police. Detention. Detention.
监禁，留校察看。
He was given a detention for being late. Deter. Deter.
威慑，阻止。
High prices may deter people from buying. Detergent. Detergent.
清洁剂，洗衣粉。
Put some detergent in the washing machine. Devour. Devour.
狼吞虎咽，吞噬。
He devoured the entire pizza in minutes. Diabetes. Diabetes.
糖尿病。
She has to monitor her blood sugar due to diabetes. Dictate. Dictate.
听写，命令。
The teacher will dictate the sentences to us. Dictation. Dictation.
听写。
We had a French dictation test today. Dictator. Dictator.
独裁者。
The country was ruled by a brutal dictator. Dictatorship. Dictatorship.
独裁统治。
Many people fled the military dictatorship. Diesel. Diesel.
柴油。
Most trucks run on diesel fuel. Differentiate. Differentiate.
区分。
It's hard to differentiate between the twins. Diplomacy. Diplomacy.
外交。
International problems should be solved by diplomacy. Directive. Directive.
指令，命令。
The government issued a new directive on safety. Disable. Disable.
使残废，使失去能力。
The bomb was disabled by the police. Disastrous. Disastrous.
灾难性的。
The flood had disastrous consequences. Disbelief. Disbelief.
不信，怀疑。
She shook her head in disbelief. Discard. Discard.
丢弃。
Discard the broken pieces of glass carefully. Discharge. Discharge.
排放，释放，出院。
The patient was discharged from the hospital. Disciple. Disciple.
门徒，追随者。
He was a devoted disciple of the teacher. Disciplinary. Disciplinary.
纪律的，惩戒的。
He is facing disciplinary action at work. Disclosure. Disclosure.
揭露，公开。
The company made a full disclosure of its debts. Discomfort. Discomfort.
不适，不安。
You may feel some discomfort after the surgery. Discreet. Discreet.
谨慎的，隐蔽的。
He made some discreet inquiries about the job. Disgrace. Disgrace.
耻辱，使丢脸。
His behavior brought disgrace to his family. Dismay. Dismay.
沮丧，惊慌。
To our dismay, the project was cancelled. Dispensable. Dispensable.
可有可无的。
Modern gadgets are often seen as dispensable. Dispense. Dispense.
分发，配药。
The machine dispenses coffee and tea. Disposable. Disposable.
一次性的，可支配的。
Disposable razors are convenient for travel. Disposal. Disposal.
处理，处置。
Garbage disposal is a major problem in cities. Dispose. Dispose.
处理，配置。
Please dispose of your trash in the bin. Dissent. Dissent.
异议，不同意。
There was strong dissent within the party. Distraction. Distraction.
分心，娱乐。
I find music a distraction when I'm studying. Distress. Distress.
痛苦，为难。
The ship sent out a distress signal. Disturbance. Disturbance.
干扰，骚乱。
The noise caused a disturbance in the library. Diversify. Diversify.
多样化。
Farmers are encouraged to diversify their crops. Diversion. Diversion.
转向，消遣。
The construction caused a traffic diversion. Divert. Divert.
使转向，转移。
The flight was diverted to another airport. Dividend. Dividend.
鼓励，红利。
The company paid a high dividend to shareholders. Doom. Doom.
厄运，注定。
The project was doomed to failure from the start. Dormitory, dorm. Dormitory, dorm.
宿舍。
I lived in a university dormitory for 3 years. Downwards. Downwards.
向下的。
Stock prices have been on a downward trend. Doze. Doze.
打瞌睡。
I dozed off during the long meeting. Drastic. Drastic.
剧烈的，严厉的。
The government took drastic measures to cut debt. Draft. Draft.
通风气流，干旱，同 drought。
I felt a cold draft coming from under the door. Dresser. Dresser.
梳妆台，碗柜。
She kept her jewelry in the top drawer of the dresser. Dressing. Dressing.
穿衣，调味酱，敷料。
I like Italian dressing on my salad. Dual. Dual.
双重的。
He has dual citizenship in Canada and the UK. Dubious. Dubious.
可疑的，犹豫的。
I was dubious about his ability to do the job. Duration. Duration.
持续时间。
You should stay inside for the duration of the storm. Dusk. Dusk.
薄暮，黄昏。
The streetlights come on at dusk. Dwarf. Dwarf.
矮字，实显得矮小。
The skyscraper dwarfs the surrounding buildings. Dwell. Dwell.
居住，沉湎。
They dwell in a small village in the mountains. Dwelling. Dwelling.
住处。
These ancient cave dwellings are popular with tourists. Eccentric. Eccentric.
古怪的，怪人。
My neighbor is an eccentric old man. Eclipse. Eclipse.
日食，月食，遮蔽。
A total solar eclipse is a rare event. Edible. Edible.
可食用的。
Are these wild berries edible? Editorial. Editorial.
社论，编辑的。
The newspaper published an editorial on the election. Electrician. Electrician.
电工。
We need an electrician to fix the wiring. Elevate. Elevate.
抬高，提升。
The doctor told him to keep his leg elevated. Emigrant. Emigrant.
往他国的，移民。
Many emigrants left the country during the famine. Emigrate. Emigrate.
移居国外。
His family emigrated from Russia to the US. Emigration. Emigration.
移居国外。
Economic problems led to a high rate of emigration. Encyclopedia. Encyclopedia.
百科全书。
I looked up the information in an encyclopedia. Endeavor. Endeavor.
努力，尽力。
We will endeavor to finish the work on time. Endowment. Endowment.
捐赠，天赋。
The university received a large endowment. Endurance. Endurance.
忍耐力。
Running a marathon requires great endurance. Enhancement. Enhancement.
增强，提升。
Software enhancements have improved performance. Enhance. Enhance.
提高，增加。
The new wallpaper will enhance the room. Enlightenment. Enlightenment.
启蒙，教化。
The book provided great spiritual enlightenment. Enlighten. Enlighten.
启发，说明。
Can you enlighten me on the details of the plan? Enrichment. Enrichment.
丰富，强化。
The school offers an enrichment program for students. Enrich. Enrich.
使丰富，使肥沃。
Fertilizers help to enrich the soil. Enrollment. Enrollment.
注册，入学人数。
College enrollment has increased this year. Enroll. Enroll.
注册，报名参加。
I decided to enroll in an English course. Equalize. Equalize.
使相等。
The goal equalized the score to 1-1. Equate. Equate.
等同于。
You shouldn't equate wealth with happiness. Escort. Escort.
护送，护卫。
The prisoner was escorted to a cell. Esteem. Esteem.
尊重，尊敬。
She is held in high esteem by her colleagues. Eternity. Eternity.
永恒。
I've been waiting here for what feels like an eternity. Evacuate. Evacuate.
撤离。
Police evacuated the building after the bomb threat. Evergreen. Evergreen.
常绿的，常绿植物。
Pines and firs are types of evergreen trees. Evoke. Evoke.
引起，唤起。
The old house evoked memories of his childhood. Examinee. Examinee.
应试者。
Each examinee must bring their own pen. Examiner. Examiner.
考官，检察员。
The examiner will grade your oral test. Excel. Excel.
擅长，优于。
She excels at playing the piano. Excerpt. Excerpt.
摘录。
He read an excerpt from his new book. Excess. Excess.
过量，超额。
Excess fat in your diet is bad for you. Exclusion. Exclusion.
排除，拒之门外。
The exclusion of women from the club caused anger. Exempt. Exempt.
被豁免的。
Some students are exempt from the exam. Exert. Exert.
运用，施加。
He exerted all his strength to move the rock. Expenditure. Expenditure.
开支，耗费。
Government expenditure on health has increased. Expiration. Expiration.
到期，满期。
Check the expiration date on the milk. Expire. Expire.
到期，终止。
My driver's license expires next month. extract, extract.
提取、抽出、摘录。
Vanilla extract is used for baking. Extracurricular, extracurricular.
课外的。
Basketball is my favorite extracurricular activity. Eyelash, lash, eyelash, lash.
睫毛。
She has very long eyelashes. Eyelid, eyelid.
眼睑、眼皮。
Her eyelids drooped as she fell asleep. Eyesight, eyesight.
视力。
You should get your eyesight tested regularly. Fable, fable.
寓言。
The Tortoise and the Hare is a famous fable. Faction, faction.
派系、派别。
There are several factions within the party. Fahrenheit, Fahrenheit.
华氏度。
Water boils at 212 degrees Fahrenheit. Falter, falter.
蹒跚、动摇、支吾。
His confidence began to falter after the defeat. Familiarity, familiarity.
熟悉、亲近。
Familiarity with the software is required. Fascination, fascination.
魅力、入迷。
He has a fascination with ancient history. Feasible, feasible.
可行的。
It's just not a feasible solution to the problem. Feeble, feeble.
虚弱的、无力的。
The old man gave a feeble smile. Feminine, feminine.
女性的、柔弱的。
She has very feminine features. Fertility, fertility.
生育力、肥沃。
The clinic specializes in fertility treatment. Fertilizer, fertilizer.
肥料。
Nan. Fiancé, fiancé. Fiancé, fiancé.
未婚夫、未婚妻。
She introduced me to her fiancé. Fin, fin.
鱼鳍、鳍片。
Sharks have a large fin on their back. Finite, finite.
有限的。
The world's resources are finite. Firecracker, firecracker.
鞭炮。
Children like to set off firecrackers during festivals. Fireproof, fireproof.
防火的。
These curtains are made of fireproof material. Fishery, fishery.
渔场、渔业。
The government is trying to protect local fisheries. Flake, flake.
薄片表情符号不高兴雪、花。
Large flakes of snow began to fall. Flaw, flaw.
缺陷、瑕疵。
There is a minor flaw in the design. Flourish, flourish.
繁荣、茁壮。
His business continued to flourish. Flunk, flunk.
不及格、当掉。
He was upset because he flunked the math test. Foe, foe.
敌人。
Are you a friend or a foe? Folklore, folklore.
民间传说。
The story is based on Irish folklore. Formidable, formidable.
强大的、令人敬畏的。
The champion is a formidable opponent. Formulate, formulate.
制定、规划。
We need to formulate a new strategy. Forsake, forsake.
抛弃、遗弃。
He decided to forsake his old habits. Forthcoming. Forthcoming.
即将到来的。
Details will be in the forthcoming issue. Fortify. Fortify.
加强、筑堡垒。
The city was fortified against attacks. Foul. Foul.
家禽。
They keep several kinds of fowl on the farm. Fracture. Fracture.
骨折、裂缝。
He suffered a wrist fracture in the fall. Fragrance. Fragrance.
香味、芳香。
The flowers gave off a sweet fragrance. Fragrant. Fragrant.
芬芳的。
The garden was filled with fragrant roses. Frantic. Frantic.
疯狂的、焦急的。
She was frantic with worry when her son was late. Freak. Freak.
奇特的人，吓坏。
A freak storm caused a lot of damage. Freeway. Freeway.
高速公路。
The freeway was crowded during rush hour. Friction. Friction.
摩擦、冲突。
Friction between the two countries is increasing. Fume. Fume.
烟、愤怒。
Exhaust fumes from cars pollute the air. Fury. Fury.
狂怒、猛烈。
She was shaking with fury. Fuse. Fuse.
保险丝、融合。
The lights went out because a fuse had blown. Fuss. Fuss.
小题大做，忙乱。
What's all the fuss about? Gallop. Gallop.
飞驰、奔驰。
The horse galloped across the field. Gangster. Gangster.
歹徒、帮派分子。
The movie is about a group of gangsters. Garment. Garment.
服装、衣物。
Silk is used for expensive garments. Gauge. Gauge.
测量仪表、评估。
The fuel gauge shows that we are low on gas. Gay. Gay.
同性恋的、快乐的。
The city has a large gay community. Geographical. Geographical.
地理的。
The mountains form a natural geographical barrier. Geometry. Geometry.
几何学。
Nan. Glacier. Glacier.
冰河。
The glacier is melting due to global warming. Glamorous. Glamorous.
迷人的、富有魅力的。
She leads a very glamorous life. Glamour. Glamour.
魅力、诱惑力。
The glamour of Hollywood attracts many actors. Gleam. Gleam.
微光、闪烁。
His eyes gleamed with excitement. Glide. Glide.
滑动、滑翔。
The eagle glided gracefully through the air. Glitter. Glitter.
闪闪发光。
The sea glittered in the sunlight. Gloom. Gloom.
阴暗、忧郁。
The news cast a gloom over the office. Goalkeeper. Goalkeeper.
守门员。
The goalkeeper made a brilliant save. Goodwill. Goodwill.
善意、友好。
The treaty was a sign of international goodwill. Guerrilla. Guerrilla.
大猩猩
Nan. Gospel. Gospel.
福音真理
He believes his teacher's words are the gospel. Grapefruit. Grapefruit.
葡萄柚
I have half a grapefruit for breakfast. Graze. Graze.
吃草擦伤
The cows were grazing in the meadow. Grease. Grease.
油脂涂油
You need to put some grease on the hinges. Groan. Groan.
呻吟抱怨
He groaned with pain. Growl. Growl.
咆哮吼叫
The dog growled at the stranger. Grumble. Grumble.
抱怨发牢骚
She's always grumbling about the weather. Hacker. Hacker.
骇客
The system was attacked by a hacker. Hail. Hail.
冰雹欢呼招手
It started to hail during the storm. Hamper. Hamper.
妨碍篮子
The bad weather hampered the rescue efforts. Handicap. Handicap.
障碍残疾
Lack of money is a major handicap. Handicraft. Handicraft.
手工艺品
The market sells local handicrafts. Harassment. Harassment.
骚扰
Sexual harassment is illegal in the workplace. Harass. Harass.
骚扰
He was accused of harassing his neighbors. Harden. Harden.
变硬使坚强
The clay will harden as it dries. Harmonica. Harmonica.
口琴
He played a tune on his harmonica. Harness. Harness.
马具利用能源
We must learn to harness solar energy. Haunt. Haunt.
鬼魂出没常去的地方
The ghosts are said to haunt the castle. Headphones. Headphones.
耳机
I like listening to music through headphones. Healthful. Healthful.
有益健康的
Fresh vegetables are a healthful food choice. Hearty. Hearty.
中心的热情的丰盛的
We had a hearty breakfast before the trip. Hedge. Hedge.
树篱规避风险
He trimmed the garden hedge. Heighten. Heighten.
增强提高
The tension in the room began to heighten. Hemisphere. Hemisphere.
半球
Australia is in the southern hemisphere. Heroic. Heroic.
英勇的
The firefighter made a heroic rescue. Heroine. Heroine.
海洛因
He died from a heroin overdose. Heterosexual. Heterosexual.
异性恋的
Heterosexual couples can also get married. Hierarchy. Hierarchy.
阶级制度圣职层级
There is a strict hierarchy within the army. Hijack. Hijack.
劫持飞机等
The plane was hijacked by 3 men. Horse. Horse.
沙哑的
His voice was hoarse from shouting. Homosexual. Homosexual.
同性恋的
Many countries recognize homosexual marriage. Honorary. Honorary.
名誉的
He was given an honorary degree. Hospitable. Hospitable.
待客热情的
The local people were very hospitable. Hospitality. Hospitality.
好客殷勤招待
Thank you for your kind hospitality. Hospitalize. Hospitalize.
使住院
She was hospitalized after the accident. Hostel. Hostel.
旅店招待所
We stayed in a youth hostel to save money. Hover. Hover.
盘旋徘徊
A helicopter was hovering over the building. Humiliate. Humiliate.
使蒙羞羞辱
I didn't want to humiliate him in front of his friends. Hunch. Hunch.
直觉弓起背
I had a hunch that she would win. Hurdle. Hurdle.
障碍跨栏
We must overcome the final hurdle. Hybrid. Hybrid.
混合物杂交种油电混合车
This car has a hybrid engine. Hygiene. Hygiene.
卫生
Poor dental hygiene can lead to cavities. Hypocrite. Hypocrite.
伪善者
He's a hypocrite. He says one thing and does another. Iceberg. Iceberg.
冰山
Nan. Illuminate. Illuminate.
照亮阐明
The street was illuminated by lamps. Imminent. Imminent.
即将发生的逼近的
Dark clouds mean a storm is imminent. Imperative. Imperative.
必要的命令的
It is imperative that we act now. Imperial. Imperial.
帝国的至高无上的
The palace was built in the imperial style. Implicit. Implicit.
含蓄的绝对的
There was an implicit agreement between them. Imposing. Imposing.
壮观的令人印象深刻的
The building has an imposing facade. Imprisonment. Imprisonment.
监禁
He was sentenced to life imprisonment. Imprison. Imprison.
监禁关押
He was imprisoned for 10 years. Incline. Incline.
倾斜倾向于
I'm inclined to agree with you. Inclusive. Inclusive.
包含的包容的
The price is inclusive of taxes. Incur. Incur.
招致蒙受
He incurred many debts after his business failed. Indifference. Indifference.
冷淡漠不关心
His indifference to the problem is upsetting. Indignant. Indignant.
愤慨的义愤填膺的
She was indignant at the way she was treated. Induce. Induce.
引起归纳劝诱
Stress can induce various health problems. Industrialize. Industrialize.
使工业化
The country began to industrialize in the 19th century. Infectious. Infectious.
传染性的有感染力的
Flu is a highly infectious disease. Infer. Infer.
推断推论
What can you infer from the passage? Inflict. Inflict.
施加、打击、惩罚。
The storm inflicted severe damage on the city. Inhabit. Inhabit.
居住于。
Many rare animals inhabit these islands. Inhabitant. Inhabitant.
居民。
The city has over 5 million inhabitants. Injustice. Injustice.
不公、不义。
We must fight against social injustice. Inland. Inland.
内陆的，向内陆。
The town is situated 50 miles inland. Innumerable. Innumerable.
无数的，数不清的。
There are innumerable stars in the galaxy. Inquire. Inquire.
询问、调查。
I called to inquire about the job vacancy. Insistence. Insistence.
坚持。
At her insistence, we finally went to the doctor. Instinctive. Instinctive.
本能的，直觉的。
Her reaction to the danger was instinctive. Intake. Intake.
摄取量。
You should reduce your daily salt intake. Intellect. Intellect.
智力、理解力。
He is a man of great intellect. Interpreter. Interpreter.
口译员、解释者。
She works as a French interpreter at the UN. Intersection. Intersection.
十字路口，交集。
Turn left at the next intersection. Intervene. Intervene.
干预、调停。
The police had to intervene to stop the fight. Intimacy. Intimacy.
亲密、隐私。
The room had a warm feeling of intimacy. Intimidate. Intimidate.
威胁、恐吓。
They tried to intimidate the witnesses. Intonation. Intonation.
语调、抑扬顿挫。
Italian is a language with a musical intonation. Intrigue. Intrigue.
引起兴趣、阴谋。
The mystery of the old house intrigued her. Intrude. Intrude.
侵入、打扰。
I'm sorry to intrude on your private time. Intruder. Intruder.
侵入者。
The intruder entered the house through a window. Invaluable. Invaluable.
非常贵重的、无价的。
Her advice was invaluable to my career. Invariably. Invariably.
不变的，总是。
The train is invariably late on Mondays. Inventory. Inventory.
库存清单、盘点。
We need to take an inventory of the stock. Ironic. Ironic.
讽刺的。
It's ironic that the fire station burned down. Irritable. Irritable.
易怒的，急躁的。
He becomes irritable when he is tired. Irritate. Irritate.
使恼怒，使过敏。
The loud music really irritates me. Isle. Isle.
小岛。
The Isle of Wight is a popular holiday spot. Itch. Itch.
痒，渴望。
I have an itch on my back that I can't reach. Ivy. Ivy.
常春藤。
The walls of the house were covered in ivy. Jade. Jade.
玉，翡翠。
She wore a beautiful necklace made of jade. Janitor. Janitor.
管理员，工友。
The janitor cleaned the school every evening. Jasmine. Jasmine.
茉莉花。
The air was filled with the scent of jasmine. Jingle. Jingle.
叮当声，短曲。
I could hear the jingle of keys in his pocket. Jockey. Jockey.
赛马骑师。
The jockey rode the horse to victory. Jolly. Jolly.
愉快的，欢乐的。
He is a jolly man who loves to tell jokes. Joyous. Joyous.
令人愉悦的。
The birth of their child was a joyous occasion. Junction. Junction.
交叉路口，连接点。
The accident happened at the highway junction. Kin. Kin.
亲属，总称。
Her next of kin has been informed of the news. Kindle. Kindle.
点燃，激起。
The teacher's words kindled his interest in science. Knowledgeable. Knowledgeable.
博学的，有见识的。
He is very knowledgeable about world history. Lad. Lad.
少年，小伙子。
He was a bright young lad with a great future. Landlady. Landlady.
女房东。
My landlady is very kind and helpful. Landslide. Landslide.
山崩表情符号不高兴选举中，压倒性胜利。
The heavy rain caused a massive landslide. Latitude. Latitude.
纬度。
The island is located at 20 degrees north latitude. Lavish. Lavish.
奢华的，慷慨给予。
They stayed at a lavish hotel in Paris. Layman. Layman.
门外汉，俗人。
Can you explain the theory in layman's terms? Layout. Layout.
布局，设计。
I like the layout of this new magazine. Lease. Lease.
租约，出租。
The lease on the apartment expires in June. Legislator. Legislator.
立法者，国会议员。
Legislators are debating the new law. Lengthy. Lengthy.
冗长的。
The meeting was lengthy and boring. Lesbian. Lesbian.
女同性恋者。
The organization supports gay and lesbian rights. Lesson. Lesson.
减少，减轻。
The medicine helped to lessen the pain. Lethal. Lethal.
致命的。
These chemicals are potentially lethal. Liable. Liable.
应负责任的，易于的。
The company is liable for any damage caused. Liberate. Liberate.
解放，释放。
The city was finally liberated from the enemy. Liberation. Liberation.
解放。
The army fought for the liberation of their country. Lieutenant. Lieutenant.
中尉，副职。
He was promoted to the rank of lieutenant. Lifelong. Lifelong.
终身的。
Teaching has been his lifelong ambition. Lighten. Lighten.
变亮，减轻，负担。
The sky began to lighten as the sun rose. Limp. Limp.
跛行，软弱无力的。
He walked with a limp after the accident. Liner. Liner.
定期班轮，衬垫。
The Titanic was a famous ocean liner. Linger. Linger.
逗留，徘徊。
The smell of perfume lingered in the room. Lining. Lining.
衬里，内层。
This jacket has a warm wool lining. Liter. Liter.
公升。
I bought 2 liters of milk. Literacy. Literacy.
识字，读写能力。
The government is trying to improve adult literacy. Literal. Literal.
字面上的。
This is the literal meaning of the word. Literate. Literate.
识字的，有文化的。
Most people in the country are now literate. Livestock. Livestock.
家畜。
Farmers need to provide food and shelter for their livestock. Lizard. Lizard.
蜥蜴。
A small lizard was sunning itself on the rock. Locker. Locker.
置物柜。
You can leave your bags in the locker. Lodge. Lodge.
小屋，投诉，提出，投诉。
We stayed at a mountain lodge during our ski trip. Lofty. Lofty.
高耸的，崇高的。
She has lofty ideals for the future. Logo. Logo.
标志，商标。
The company's logo is recognized worldwide. Lonesome. Lonesome.
寂寞的。
He felt lonesome after his best friend moved away. Longevity. Longevity.
长寿。
Healthy eating and exercise promote longevity. Longitude. Longitude.
经度。
What is the exact longitude of this city? Lotion. Lotion.
乳液。
Use some lotion to keep your skin soft. Lottery. Lottery.
彩券，摸彩。
He won $1 million in the national lottery. Lotus. Lotus.
莲花。
The lotus is a symbol of purity in many cultures. Loudspeaker. Loudspeaker.
扬声器，喇叭。
His voice boomed over the loudspeaker. Lucrative. Lucrative.
有利可图的，赚钱的。
Writing software can be a very lucrative business. Lullaby. Lullaby.
催眠曲，摇篮曲。
She sang a soft lullaby to put the baby to sleep. Lunar. Lunar.
月亮的，阴历的。
The Chinese New Year is based on the lunar calendar. Lure. Lure.
诱惑，诱饵。
The promise of high profits lured many investors. Lush. Lush.
茂盛的，豪华的。
The island is covered with lush green forest. Madam, ma'am. Madam, ma'am.
夫人，女士。
May I help you, madam? Asked the waiter. Magnify. Magnify.
放大，夸大。
A microscope is used to magnify very small objects. Maiden. Maiden.
少女，处女的，首次的。
The ship made its maiden voyage in 1912. Mainland. Mainland.
大陆，本岛。
We took a ferry from the island to the mainland. Majestic. Majestic.
雄伟的，庄严的。
The mountain view was truly majestic. Majesty. Majesty.
威严，陛下。
The king was treated with great majesty. Manuscript. Manuscript.
手稿，底稿。
The author sent the manuscript to the publisher. Maple. Maple.
枫树，枫木。
Canada's flag features a red maple leaf. Mar. Mar.
损坏，电鱼。
The white table was marred by a deep scratch. Marginal. Marginal.
边缘的，微小的。
There has been only a marginal improvement in her health. Martial. Martial.
军事的，武术的。
He has been practicing martial arts since he was 10. Marvel. Marvel.
惊叹，奇迹。
We marveled at the beauty of the Grand Canyon. Mastery. Mastery.
熟练，精通。
She has shown great mastery of the piano. Mediate. Mediate.
调停，斡旋。
The UN tried to mediate between the two warring nations. Medieval. Medieval.
中世纪的。
We visited a beautiful medieval castle in France. Meditate. Meditate.
冥想，深思。
He meditates for 20 minutes every morning. Meditation. Meditation.
冥想，审思。
Yoga and meditation help reduce stress. Melancholy. Melancholy.
忧郁，忧郁的。
The rainy weather made him feel melancholy. Mentality. Mentality.
心态，思想方式。
Success depends on having a positive mentality. Merchandise. Merchandise.
商品，货物。
The shop sells a wide range of merchandise. Mermaid. Mermaid.
美人鱼。
Legends tell of mermaids who lure sailors to the sea. Migrant. Migrant.
移民，候鸟。
Many migrant workers come to the city for jobs. Mimic. Mimic.
模仿，效法。
He can mimic the voices of famous actors perfectly. Mingle. Mingle.
混合表情符号不高兴在社交场合，交际。
The guests began to mingle after the speech. Miraculous. Miraculous.
神奇的，奇迹般的。
She made a miraculous recovery after the accident. Miscellaneous. Miscellaneous.
杂项的，混杂的。
The drawer was full of miscellaneous items. Mischievous. Mischievous.
顽皮的，淘气的。
The mischievous boy hit his sister's toys. Mistress. Mistress.
情妇，女主人。
The wealthy man kept a mistress in the city. Mobilize. Mobilize.
动员。
The government mobilized the army for the emergency. Modernization. Modernization.
现代化。
The modernization of the factory cost millions. Modernize. Modernize.
使现代化。
We need to modernize our office equipment. Momentum. Momentum.
动量，势头。
The campaign is gaining momentum. Monarch. Monarch.
君主，国王。
The The country is ruled by a powerful monarch. Monetary. Monetary.
货币的，金钱的。
The project has little monetary value. Monotony. Monotony.
单调，无聊。
She got tired of the monotony of her daily routine. Monstrous. Monstrous.
巨大的，恐怖的，畸形的。
It was a monstrous crime that shocked everyone. Moody. Moody.
情绪化的，喜怒无常的。
Teenagers can be very moody at times. Morale. Morale.
士气。
Winning the game boosted the team's morale. Mortal. Mortal.
凡人的，致命的。
All humans are mortal. Motherhood. Motherhood.
母性，母亲身份。
She is enjoying the challenges of motherhood. Motto. Motto.
座右铭，格言。
Be prepared is the motto of the Scouts. Mound. Mound.
土堆，小丘。
The children built a large mound of sand. Mourn. Mourn.
哀悼，悲伤。
The nation mourned the death of its leader. Mournful. Mournful.
忧伤的，凄凉的。
She sang a mournful song at the funeral. Mow. Mow.
割，草。
He mows the lawn every Saturday morning. Muse. Muse.
审思，灵感来源。
He mused on the meaning of life. Mustache. Mustache.
八字胡，胡须。
He decided to grow a mustache. Mute. Mute.
沉默的，哑巴，使静音。
Please mute your phone during the meeting. Nag. Nag.
唠叨。
My mother is always nagging me to clean my room. Narrate. Narrate.
叙述，旁白。
The documentary is narrated by a famous actor. Narrator. Narrator.
叙述者，旁白员。
The narrator tells the story from a child's perspective. Nationalism. Nationalism.
民族主义，爱国主义。
Nationalism can sometimes lead to conflict. Navigate. Navigate.
导航，航行。
Sailors use the stars to navigate at night. Navigation. Navigation.
航行，导航。
The aircraft's navigation system failed. Nearsighted. Nearsighted.
近视的。
I am nearsighted and need glasses for driving. Nickel. Nickel.
页表情符号不高兴5分美金硬币。
Nickel is a silvery white metal. Nostril. Nostril.
鼻孔。
The smoke irritated his nostrils. Notable. Notable.
显著的，著名的。
There are several notable differences between the two. Notorious. Notorious.
恶名昭彰的。
The area is notorious for its high crime rate. Nourishment. Nourishment.
营养，食物。
Young children need plenty of nourishment. Nourish. Nourish.
滋养，养育。
She used a cream to nourish her dry skin. Novice. Novice.
新手，初学者。
I'm just a novice when it comes to gardening. Nucleus. Nucleus.
原子核，核心。
The family is the nucleus of society. Nude. Nude.
裸体的。
The artist is famous for his nude paintings. Nurture. Nurture.
养育，培育。
It's important to nurture a child's talents. Oasis. Oasis.
绿洲。
The garden was a peaceful oasis in the noisy city. Oath. Oath.
誓言。
The president took an oath to protect the country. Oatmeal. Oatmeal.
燕麦片，燕麦粥。
I usually have oatmeal for breakfast. Oblige. Oblige.
迫使，使感激。
I'm much obliged to you for your help. Obsess. Obsess.
使着迷，困扰。
She obsesses over her weight constantly. Obstinate. Obstinate.
固执的，顽强的。
He is too obstinate to admit his mistakes. Occurrence. Occurrence.
发生，事件。
Traffic accidents are a common occurrence here. Octopus. Octopus.
章鱼。
An octopus has 8 arms and 3 hearts. Odor. Odor.
气味。
The strong odor of garlic filled the kitchen. Offshore. Offshore.
近海的，离岸的。
The company has several offshore oil rigs. Offspring. Offspring.
子孙，后代。
Animals work hard to protect their offspring. Operative. Operative.
运作中的，工作人员。
The new law becomes operative next month. Oppress. Oppress.
压迫，压抑。
The dictator used the army to oppress the people. Oppression. Oppression.
压迫。
They fought against racial oppression. Ordeal. Ordeal.
严峻考验，痛苦经验。
Being lost in the desert was a terrible ordeal. Orderly. Orderly.
整齐的，传令兵，护理着力。
Please leave the room in an orderly fashion. Organizer. Organizer.
组织者，筹办者。
She is the main organizer of the festival. Orient. Orient.
定向，东方。
It took him a while to orient himself in the new city. Oriental. Oriental.
东方的。
He is an expert in Oriental art. Originate. Originate.
起源，发源。
The game originated in ancient China. Ornament. Ornament.
装饰品。
The Christmas tree was covered in ornaments. Orphanage. Orphanage.
孤儿院。
He grew up in an orphanage. Orthodox. Orthodox.
正统的，传统的。
He has very orthodox views on education. Ounce. Ounce.
盎司。
There are 16 ounces in a pound. Outbreak. Outbreak.
战争，疾病，爆发。
The outbreak of war changed everything. Outgoing. Outgoing.
外向的，即将卸任的。
She is a very outgoing and friendly person. Outing. Outing.
远足，短途旅游。
The children enjoyed their school outing to the zoo. Outlaw. Outlaw.
歹徒， 宣布非法。
The government decided to outlaw smoking in public. Outlook. Outlook.
前进，观点。
He has a positive outlook on life. Outnumber. Outnumber.
数量上超过。
Boys outnumber girls in our class. Outrage. Outrage.
愤慨，暴行。
The public expressed outrage at the new tax. Outrageous. Outrageous.
令人容忍的，骇人听闻的。
That's an outrageous price for a cup of coffee. Outright. Outright.
彻底的，公开的。
She rejected the offer outright. Outset. Outset.
开始，开端。
You should have told me that at the outset. Outskirts. Outskirts.
郊区。
They live on the outskirts of London. Outwards. Outwards.
向外的，外表的。
His outward appearance was calm, but he was nervous. Overdue. Overdue.
做得过分，煮得过久。
Don't overdo the exercise when you're tired. Overflow. Overflow.
溢出，泛滥。
The river overflowed its banks after the rain. Overhear. Overhear.
无意中听到。
I overheard them discussing the new project. Overlap. Overlap.
重叠。
Our interests overlap in many areas. Overwork. Overwork.
工作过度。
Many employees suffer from stress and overwork. Oyster. Oyster.
牡蛎，蚝。
Oysters are a popular type of seafood. Ozone. Ozone.
臭氧。
The ozone layer protects the Earth from UV rays. Packet. Packet.
小包，封套。
I bought a packet of seeds for the garden. Paddle. Paddle.
桨，划桨。
They used paddles to steer the canoe. Paperback. Paperback.
瓶装本。
The book is available in both hardback and paperback. Paradox. Paradox.
悖论，自相矛盾的事。
It is a paradox that such a rich country has so many poor people. Paralyze. Paralyze.
使瘫痪，使麻痹。
The accident paralyzed him from the waist down. Parliament. Parliament.
议会，国会。
The issue was debated in Parliament. Pastime. Pastime.
消遣，娱乐。
Gardening is a popular pastime for many seniors. Patriot. Patriot.
爱国者。
He was remembered as a great patriot. Patriotic. Patriotic.
爱国的。
They sang patriotic songs during the parade. Peacock. Peacock.
孔雀。
The male peacock has beautiful tail feathers. Pebble. Pebble.
小卵石。
The beach was covered with smooth white pebbles. Peek. Peek.
偷看，瞥见。
He took a quick peek at the birthday presents. Pending. Pending.
悬而未决的，在其间。
The deal is still pending approval. Peninsula. Peninsula.
半岛。
Italy is a large peninsula in southern Europe. Perch. Perch.
栖息，高位。
A bird was perching on the branch. Peril. Peril.
危险，险境。
The hikers were in great peril during the storm. Perish. Perish.
枯萎，死亡，毁灭。
Many people perished in the earthquake. Permissible. Permissible.
可允许的。
Is it permissible to smoke in this area? Persevere. Persevere.
坚持不懈。
You must persevere if you want to succeed. Persistence. Persistence.
坚持，持续。
Her persistence finally paid off. Persistent. Persistent.
坚持的，持续不断的。
He has a persistent cough that won't go away. Petrol. Petrol.
汽油，英式。
My car is low on petrol. Petroleum. Petroleum.
石油。
Petroleum is refined to produce gasoline. Pharmacist. Pharmacist.
药剂师。
The pharmacist explained how to take the medicine. Pharmacy. Pharmacy.
药局。
You can buy aspirin at the local pharmacy. Pianist. Pianist.
钢琴家。
She is a world-famous concert pianist. Pickpocket. Pickpocket.
扒手。
Watch out for pickpockets in crowded places. Pilgrim. Pilgrim.
朝圣者。
Every year, thousands of pilgrims visit the shrine. Pimple. Pimple.
青春痘，丘疹。
He was embarrassed by a large pimple on his nose. Pinch. Pinch.
捏，掐，一搓。
She gave him a little pinch to wake him up. Plague. Plague.
瘟疫，折磨。
The city was devastated by the plague. Plantation. Plantation.
大农场，种植园。
He worked on a sugar plantation. Playwright. Playwright.
剧作家。
Shakespeare is the most famous English playwright. Plow. Plow.
犁，耕地。
Farmers use tractors to plow the fields. Pneumonia. Pneumonia.
肺炎。
He was hospitalized with severe pneumonia. Polar. Polar.
极地的，正相反的。
Polar bears live in the Arctic. Ponder. Ponder.
沉思，考虑。
He sat alone, pondering his future. Pony. Pony.
挨中骂。
The children enjoyed riding the pony. Populate. Populate.
居住于，移民于。
The area is populated by many different ethnic groups. Porter. Porter.
行李搬运工，门房。
The porter carried our bags to our room. Posture. Posture.
姿势，态度。
Good posture is important for back health. Potent. Potent.
强有力的，有效的。
This is a very potent drug with side effects. Poultry. Poultry.
家禽，肉。
Poultry includes chickens, ducks, and turkeys. Preach. Preach.
传道，说教。
The priest preached a sermon on love. Precede. Precede.
在之前，高于。
The inauguration will precede the banquet. Precedent. Precedent.
先例、惯例。
The court's decision set a new legal precedent. Precision. Precision.
精确、精密。
The instrument measures with great precision. Predecessor. Predecessor.
前任、前辈。
The new manager is more efficient than his predecessor. Prehistoric. Prehistoric.
史前的。
They found prehistoric tools in the cave. Premiere. Premiere.
首映、首演。
Many celebrities attended the movie premiere. Preside. Preside.
主持、掌管。
The judge will preside over the trial. Prestige. Prestige.
名望、声望。
She gained a lot of prestige after winning the prize. Preventive. Preventive.
预防性的。
Regular exercise is a good preventive measure. Preview. Preview.
预告片、预习。
We went to a sneak preview of the new movie. Priceless. Priceless.
无价的、极珍贵的。
The museum houses many priceless artworks. Privatize. Privatize.
使私有化。
The government plans to privatize the railway. Probe. Probe.
探查、调查。
The police are conducting a probe into the matter. Procession. Procession.
队伍、行列。
The funeral procession moved slowly through the streets. Proficiency. Proficiency.
精通、熟练。
He reached a high level of proficiency in English. Prohibition. Prohibition.
禁止、禁令。
There is a prohibition against smoking in the building. Propel. Propel.
推进、驱使。
The boat is propelled by a powerful engine. Prose. Prose.
散文。
He writes beautiful prose but struggles with poetry. Prosecute. Prosecute.
起诉、告发。
Shoplifters will be prosecuted. Perspective. Perspective.
预期的、未来的。
The college held an open day for prospective students. Prototype. Prototype.
原型、雏形。
They are testing a prototype of the new car. Proverb. Proverb.
谚语、格言。
As the proverb says, honesty is the best policy. Provincial. Provincial.
省级的、乡气的。
The policy is decided at the provincial level. Provisional. Provisional.
临时的、暂定的。
The two sides reached a provisional agreement. Psychiatry. Psychiatry.
精神医学。
Psychiatry deals with the treatment of mental illness. Psychic. Psychic.
通灵的、精神的、灵媒。
She claims to have psychic powers. Psychotherapy. Psychotherapy.
心理治疗。
Psychotherapy can help people deal with trauma. Publicize. Publicize.
宣传、公诸于世。
The event was widely publicized in the media. Puff. Puff.
喷烟、喘气、蓬松。
He sat by the fire, puffing on his pipe. Punctual. Punctual.
准时的。
Please try to be punctual for the meeting. Purify. Purify.
净化，使纯净。
This filter helps to purify the drinking water. Purity. Purity.
纯度，纯洁。
The purity of the water is tested regularly. Quake. Quake.
震动，地震。
The ground began to quake during the explosion. Qualification. Qualification.
资格，证书。
He has the right qualifications for the job. Radiant. Radiant.
容光焕发的，辐射的。
She looked radiant in her wedding dress. Radiate. Radiate.
辐射，散发。
The sun radiates heat and light. Radioactive. Radioactive.
放射性的。
Uranium is a radioactive element. Radish. Radish.
萝卜。
I added some sliced radishes to the salad. Radius. Radius.
半径。
The hotel is within a 5-mile radius of the airport. Rap. Rap.
敲击，饶舌了。
There was a sharp rap on the door. Rash. Rash.
疹子，草绿的。
I developed a red rash on my arm. Ratify. Ratify.
批准，认可。
The treaty was ratified by all member states. Realization. Realization.
实现，领悟。
Her dream came to realization after years of work. Reap. Reap.
收割，收获。
You reap what you sow. Reckless. Reckless.
鲁莽的，粗心大意的。
He was arrested for reckless driving. Reckon. Reckon.
估计，认为。
I reckon it will take about 2 hours. Reconcile. Reconcile.
调解，使一致，和解。
They managed to reconcile after their argument. Recreational. Recreational.
娱乐的，消遣的。
The park offers many recreational activities. Redundancy. Redundancy.
冗余，裁员。
Redundancy is common during economic downturns. Reef. Reef.
礁，暗礁。
The ship hit a coral reef. Referee. Referee.
裁判，推荐人。
The referee blew the whistle to stop the game. Referendum. Referendum.
全民公投。
The issue will be decided by a national referendum. Refinement. Refinement.
精炼，优雅，改进。
The design needs some further refinement. Refine. Refine.
精炼，磨练，改善。
Sugar is refined before it is sold. Reflective. Reflective.
反光的，深思的。
He was in a reflective mood after the talk. Refreshment. Refreshment.
恢复精力，点心。
The cool drink provided some refreshment. Refresh. Refresh.
使精神振作，重新整理，网页。
A quick shower will refresh you. Refreshments. Refreshments.
茶点，饮料。
Light refreshments will be served during the break. Refute. Refute.
驳斥，反驳。
She managed to refute all the accusations. Rehabilitate. Rehabilitate.
使康复，使恢复名誉。
The clinic helps to rehabilitate stroke victims. Rehearse. Rehearse.
排练，预演。
The actors had only 1 week to rehearse the play. Reign. Reign.
统治，支配。
Queen Victoria's reign lasted for 63 years. Rejoice. Rejoice.
欣喜，庆祝。
Everyone rejoiced at the news of the victory. Relay. Relay.
转达，接力赛。
He relayed the message to the manager. Relentless. Relentless.
无情的，持续不断的。
The relentless heat made it hard to work. Reliance. Reliance.
依赖，信任。
The country's reliance on imported oil is a problem. Reliant. Reliant.
依赖的，依靠的。
She is completely reliant on her parents for money. Relic. Relic.
遗物，遗迹。
The castle is a relic from the medieval period. Remainder. Remainder.
剩余物，余数。
I'll do the remainder of the work tomorrow. Reminiscent. Reminiscent.
怀旧的，使人想起的。
The style is reminiscent of the 1960s. Renowned. Renowned.
著名的，有名望的。
He is a renowned expert in his field. Reproduce. Reproduce.
繁殖，复制。
Some animals reproduce by laying eggs. Reptile. Reptile.
爬行动物。
Snakes and lizards are types of reptiles. Resentment. Resentment.
怨恨，愤恨。
He felt a sense of resentment towards his boss. Resent. Resent.
愤恨，怨恨。
She resented having to work on weekends. Reside. Reside.
居住，驻扎。
The royal family resides in this palace. Resistant. Resistant.
有抵抗力的，抗拒的。
This material is resistant to water and fire. Respective. Respective.
各自的，分别的。
They went back to their respective homes. Restoration. Restoration.
修复，恢复。
The restoration of the ancient temple took years. Restrain. Restrain.
抑制，克制。
He had to restrain his anger. Restraint. Restraint.
克制，限制。
She showed great restraint during the argument. Retort. Retort.
反驳，回嘴。
It's none of your business, he retorted. Retrieve. Retrieve.
取回，挽回。
The dog ran to retrieve the ball. Revelation. Revelation.
揭露，启示。
The revelations in the book shocked the public. Revival. Revival.
复兴，苏醒。
There has been a revival of interest in folk music. Revive. Revive.
使苏醒，使复兴。
The economy is beginning to revive. Revolt. Revolt.
反叛，起义。
The citizens revolted against the high taxes. Revolve. Revolve.
旋转，围绕。
The earth revolves around the sun. Rigorous. Rigorous.
严格的，严谨的。
The new recruits underwent rigorous training. Ripple. Ripple.
涟漪，波动。
A small stone caused ripples on the lake. Rivalry. Rivalry.
竞争，对抗。
There is a friendly rivalry between the two schools. Roam. Roam.
漫游，闲逛。
Tigers roam freely in the national park. Robust. Robust.
强健的，结实的。
The company reported robust sales growth. Rotate. Rotate.
旋转，轮流。
The crops are rotated every year. Rotation. Rotation.
旋转，循环。
The rotation of the earth causes day and night. Royalty. Royalty.
皇室，版税。
The author receives royalties from his book sales. Rubbish. Rubbish.
垃圾，废话。
Please put your rubbish in the bin. Rugged. Rugged.
崎岖的，粗犷的。
The island has a rugged coastline. Ruthless. Ruthless.
无情的，冷酷的。
He is a ruthless businessman who only cares about profit. Salute. Salute.
敬礼，致敬。
The soldiers saluted their commanding officer. Salvage. Salvage.
抢救，营救，财物。
Divers tried to salvage artifacts from the wreck. Sanitation. Sanitation.
公共卫生，下水道设施。
Poor sanitation can lead to the spread of diseases. Savage. Savage.
野蛮的，凶猛的。
The forest was home to many savage animals. Scenic. Scenic.
风景优美的。
We took a scenic route through the mountains. Scorn. Scorn.
轻蔑，鄙视。
He looked at the proposal with scorn. Scrape. Scrape.
刮，擦伤。
I scraped my knee when I fell off my bike. Screwdriver. Screwdriver.
螺丝起子。
You will need a screwdriver to fix the shelf. Scroll. Scroll.
卷轴，卷动，荧幕。
She scrolled down the page to find the link. Scrutiny. Scrutiny.
仔细检查，审查。
The plan is under close scrutiny by the experts. Sculptor. Sculptor.
雕塑家。
The sculptor worked on a large block of marble. Seagull, gull. Seagull, gull.
海鸥。
We could hear the seagulls screaming at the beach. Seduce. Seduce.
诱惑，引诱。
He was accused of trying to seduce the young woman. Selective. Selective.
有选择性的。
You need to be more selective about the books you read. Serene. Serene.
宁静的，安详的。
The lake looked very serene in the early morning. Sergeant. Sergeant.
中士，警官。
The sergeant ordered the troops to march. Serial. Serial.
连续的，连载的。
He is watching a new TV serial every night. Sermon. Sermon.
布道，说教。
The priest gave a powerful sermon on forgiveness. Serving. Serving.
一份食物。
This recipe makes 4 servings. Setback. setback.
挫折，倒退。
The project suffered a major setback due to funding. Shabby. Shabby.
破旧的，寒酸的。
He was wearing a shabby old coat. Sharpen. Sharpen.
削尖，使敏锐。
I need to sharpen my pencil. Shaver. Shaver.
刮胡刀，电动。
He bought a new electric shaver yesterday. Shortcoming. Shortcoming.
缺点，短处。
We all have our shortcomings. Short-sighted. Short-sighted.
近视的，目光短浅的。
It was a short-sighted decision to cut the budget. Shred. Shred.
切碎，碎片。
She shredded the documents to protect her privacy. Shriek. Shriek.
尖叫。
The kids shrieked with laughter. Shrub. Shrub.
灌木。
We planted some flowering shrubs in the garden. Shuffle. Shuffle.
拖着脚走，洗牌。
He shuffled across the floor in his slippers. Shutter. Shutter.
百叶窗，快门。
I heard the click of the camera shutter. Simplicity. Simplicity.
简单，淳朴。
I admire the simplicity of the design. Simplify. Simplify.
简化。
We need to simplify the instructions. Simultaneous. Simultaneous.
同时发生的。
There were simultaneous attacks in several cities. Skeptical. Skeptical.
怀疑的。
I am skeptical about his ability to finish on time. Skim. Skim.
略过，阅读。
I skimmed the newspaper to see the headlines. Slang. Slang.
俚语。
Don't use too much slang in formal writing. Slash. Slash.
挥砍，大幅削减。
The store slashed its prices for the sale. Slaughter. Slaughter.
屠宰，残杀。
Many animals were raised for slaughter. Slay. Slay.
杀害，屠杀。
In the legend, the hero slays the dragon. Sloppy. Sloppy.
草绿的，稀薄的。
His work is often sloppy and full of mistakes. Slum. Slum.
贫民窟。
He grew up in a crowded city slum. Slump. Slump.
暴跌，消沉。
The housing market has seen a sudden slump. Sly. Sly.
狡猾的。
He gave me a sly smile. Smuggle. Smuggle.
走私。
They tried to smuggle drugs into the country. Sneakers. Sneakers.
运动鞋。
I need a new pair of sneakers for gym class. Sneaky. Sneaky.
鬼鬼祟祟的。
That was a sneaky trick to play on your brother. Sneeze. Sneeze.
打喷嚏。
The dust made her sneeze. Snore. Snore.
打呼。
My father snores very loudly at night. Sociable. Sociable.
好交际的，友善的。
She is a very sociable person who makes friends easily. Socialism. Socialism.
社会主义。
Many European countries have elements of socialism. Socialist. Socialist.
社会主义者。
He has been a committed socialist all his life. Socialize. Socialize.
社交，使社会化。
It's important for children to socialize with others. Sociology. Sociology.
社会学。
She is studying sociology at university. Solemn. Solemn.
庄严的，严肃的。
The funeral was a very solemn occasion. Solidarity. Solidarity.
团结一致。
The workers showed solidarity during the strike. Solitary. Solitary.
孤独的，独自的。
He leads a solitary life in the mountains. Solitude. Solitude.
孤独，隐居，状态。
She enjoys the solitude of the library. Soothe. Soothe.
安抚，缓和，痛苦。
The music helped to soothe her nerves. Sorrowful. Sorrowful.
悲伤的。
She gave him a sorrowful look as he left. Sovereign. Sovereign.
君主，具有主权的。
The nation fought to remain a sovereign state. Spacecraft. Spacecraft.
太空船，单复数同行。
The spacecraft was launched into orbit. Spaceship. Spaceship.
太空船。
Many sci-fi movies feature giant spaceships. Span. Span.
跨度，时期，跨越。
His career spanned over 40 years. Sparrow. Sparrow.
麻雀。
A small sparrow was pecking at the breadcrumbs. Spectacle. Spectacle.
奇观，壮观场面。
The sunrise over the ocean was a grand spectacle. Spiral. Spiral.
螺旋，螺旋的，盘旋。
The stairs lead up in a tight spiral. Splendor. Splendor.
壮丽，辉煌。
We marveled at the splendor of the palace. Spokesperson. Spokesperson.
发言人。
A spokesperson for the company denied the rumors. Spokesman. Spokesman.
男发言人。
The government spokesman gave a brief statement. Sportswoman. Sportswoman.
女运动员。
She is a highly successful sportswoman. Sportsmanship. Sportsmanship.
运动员精神。
He showed great sportsmanship despite losing. Spotlight. Spotlight.
聚光灯，使受关注。
The scandal put the politician in the spotlight. Spur. Spur.
激励，鞭策，马刺。
The lower interest rates helped to spur investment. Stabilize. Stabilize.
使稳定。
Doctors are trying to stabilize the patient's condition. Stagger. Stagger.
蹒跚，使震惊。
He staggered out of the burning building. Staple. Staple.
订书针，主食，主要的。
Rice is the staple food in many Asian countries. Starvation. Starvation.
饥饿，挨饿。
Thousands of people are facing starvation. Statesman. Statesman.
政治家。
He was respected as a wise and experienced statesman. Stationary. Stationary.
静止的，不动的。
The car remained stationary at the red light. Stationary. Stationary.
文具。
I bought some pens and paper at the stationery store. Stature. Stature.
身高，名望。
He is a director of considerable international stature. Statute. Statute.
法令，法规。
The new statute will take effect next year. Stepchild. Stepchild.
继子女。
She has 2 children and 1 stepchild. Stepfather. Stepfather.
继父。
He has a very good relationship with his stepfather. Stepmother. Stepmother.
继母。
In many stories, the stepmother is a cruel character. Stimulation. Stimulation.
刺激，激励。
Babies need a lot of mental stimulation. Strait. Strait.
海峡。
The Strait of Gibraltar connects the Atlantic to the Mediterranean. Strangle. Strangle.
勒死，压制。
The victim had been strangled with a rope. Stray. Stray.
迷路，走失的，动物。
They took in a stray dog they found in the park. Stride. Stride.
迈大步，进展。
He strode confidently onto the stage. Stroll. Stroll.
散步，闲逛。
They went for a stroll along the beach. Stun. Stun.
使震惊，使昏迷。
The news of her death stunned the world. Stutter. Stutter.
结巴，口疾。
He used to stutter when he was nervous. Stylish. Stylish.
时髦的，有格调的。
She always wears very stylish clothes. Subjective. Subjective.
主观的。
Our criticism is often very subjective. Subordinate. Subordinate.
下属的，从属。
He is very kind to his subordinates. Subscribe. Subscribe.
订阅，捐款。
I subscribe to several fashion magazines. Subscription. Subscription.
订阅费，订阅。
My annual subscription to the gym is due. Subsidize. Subsidize.
补贴，资助。
The government subsidizes public transportation. Succession. Succession.
连续，继承。
He resigned after a succession of scandals. Successive. Successive.
连续的。
They won the championship for 3 successive years. Suffocate. Suffocate.
窒息，闷死。
The smoke made it difficult to breathe, and I felt I was suffocating. Suitcase. Suitcase.
手提箱，行李箱。
Have you packed your suitcase yet? Summon. Summon.
传唤，召集。
The king summoned his ministers to the palace. Superficial. Superficial.
表面的，肤浅的。
He has only a superficial knowledge of the subject. Superintendent. Superintendent.
监督人，警长，主管。
The superintendent is responsible for the building's maintenance. Superiority. Superiority.
优越，优势。
The team demonstrated its superiority in the second half. superstitious, superstitious.
迷信的。
Many people are superstitious about the number 13. Supplement, supplement.
补充物，增刊。
He takes vitamin supplements every morning. Suppress, suppress.
镇压，抑制。
The government tried to suppress the news of the rebellion. Surge, surge.
激增，涌动。
There has been a surge in oil prices recently. Surgical, surgical.
外科的，手术的。
She needed surgical intervention after the accident. Surname, surname.
姓氏。
What is your surname? Surpass, surpass.
超过，超越。
His performance surpassed all our expectations. Suspense, suspense.
悬疑，焦虑。
The movie kept us in suspense until the very end. Suspension, suspension.
停职，悬挂，悬吊。
He was given a 2-game suspension for fighting. Swamp, swamp.
沼泽，淹没。
The area is mostly covered by tropical swamp. Swarm, swarm.
昆虫，群，挤满。
A swarm of bees attacked the hikers. Symbolize, symbolize.
象征。
The white dove symbolizes peace. Symmetry, symmetry.
对称。
I admire the perfect symmetry of the building. Sympathize, sympathize.
同情，体谅。
I sympathize with your problem, but I can't help. Symphony, symphony.
交响乐。
Beethoven's Fifth Symphony is very famous. Synonym, synonym.
同义字。
Big and large are synonyms. Synthetic, synthetic.
合成的，人造的。
Synthetic fibers are often used in clothing. Syrup, syrup.
糖浆。
I like maple syrup on my pancakes. Tan, tan.
晒黑，棕褐色。
She got a deep tan during her holiday. Tedious, tedious.
冗长乏味的。
The task was long and tedious. Telecommunications, telecommunications.
电信。
The telecommunications industry is growing rapidly. Teller, teller.
银行，出纳员，叙述者。
I handed my deposit slip to the bank teller. Tempo, tempo.
节拍，速度。
The music has a very fast tempo. Tenant, tenant.
租客，房客。
The tenant complained about the lack of heat. Tentative, tentative.
暂定的，犹豫的。
We made a tentative plan for the weekend. Terrace, terrace.
露台，梯田。
We had dinner on the terrace overlooking the sea. Textile, textile.
纺织品。
China is a major exporter of textiles. Thereafter, thereafter.
此后，之后。
He left the company and moved abroad shortly thereafter. Thermometer, thermometer.
温度计。
Use a thermometer to check if you have a fever. Tilt, tilt.
倾斜。
She tilted her head to one side. tiptoe, tiptoe.
用脚尖走路。
He tiptoed into the room so as not to wake the baby. Tiresome, tiresome.
令人厌倦的，烦人的。
It's tiresome to listen to his constant complaints. Token, token.
象征，代币。
Please accept this gift as a token of our appreciation. Tornado, tornado.
龙卷风。
The tornado destroyed several houses in the town. Torrent, torrent.
洪流，急流。
The rain came down in torrents. Trademark, trademark.
商标。
Coca-Cola is a registered trademark. Transcript, transcript.
成绩单，藤本。
You need to submit your college transcript with the application. Transmit, transmit.
传送，传播，疾病。
The disease is transmitted by mosquitoes. Transplant, transplant.
移植。
He is waiting for a kidney transplant. Treasury, treasury.
财库，财政部。
The National Treasury is responsible for managing public funds. Trek, trek.
长途跋涉。
They planned a 3-day trek through the mountains. Trifle, trifle.
琐事，小事，甜点。
Don't waste your time on such trifles. Trillion, trillion.
兆，1012。
The national debt has reached several $trillion. Tropic, tropic.
热带，地区。
Many exotic fruits grow in the tropics. Trout, trout.
鳟鱼。
We had grilled trout for dinner last night. Trustee, trustee.
受托人，理事。
The school's board of trustees met to discuss the budget. Tuck, tuck.
塞进，收拢。
She tucked her hair behind her ears. Turmoil, turmoil.
动乱，混乱。
The country was in political turmoil. Twilight, twilight.
暮色，黄昏。
We went for a walk in the soft twilight. Twinkle, twinkle.
闪烁。
The stars began to twinkle in the night sky. Unanimous, unanimous.
全体一致的。
The committee reached a unanimous decision. Unconditional, unconditional.
无条件的。
Parents usually give their children unconditional love. Underestimate, underestimate.
低估。
Never underestimate your opponent. Underneath, underneath.
在下面。
The cat was hiding underneath the sofa. Underpass, underpass.
地下道。
Use the underpass to cross the busy street. Underway, underway.
进行中的。
Preparations for the festival are already underway. Unification, unification.
统一。
The unification of the two countries took many years. Unify, unify.
统一，使一致。
The leader tried to unify the different factions. Unveil, unveil.
揭幕，揭露。
The company unveiled its new smartphone yesterday. Upright, upright.
垂直的，正直的。
Please make sure the box stays in an upright position. uprising, uprising.
起义、造反。
The army suppressed the popular uprising. Upwards, upwards.
向上的。
There has been an upward trend in sales this month. Urgency, urgency.
紧急、迫切。
This is a matter of extreme urgency. Usher, usher.
引作员、引导。
The usher showed us to our seats in the theater. Utensil, utensil.
器皿、用具。
Kitchen utensils like knives and spoons are essential. Utter, utter.
发出声音，彻底的。
He sat there without uttering a single word. Vaccine, vaccine.
疫苗。
Scientists are working hard to develop a new vaccine. Vanilla, vanilla.
香草，香草的。
I'll have a scoop of vanilla ice cream, please. Vanity, vanity.
虚荣心。
His refusal to admit mistakes was a sign of vanity. Vapor, vapor.
水蒸气，气体。
Water vapor condenses to form clouds. Veil, veil.
面纱，掩饰。
The bride wore a white silk veil. Velvet, velvet.
天鹅绒，天鹅绒的。
The curtains were made of heavy red velvet. Versatile, versatile.
多才多艺的，多功能的。
He is a very versatile actor who can play any role. Veterinarian, vet. Veterinarian, vet.
兽医。
Take your pet to the vet for a checkup. Veto, veto.
否决权，否决。
The president has the power to veto the bill. Vibrate, vibrate.
震动。
My phone began to vibrate in my pocket. Vibration, vibration.
震动。
We felt the vibration of the passing train. Vice, vice.
恶习，负值。
Smoking is his only vice. Victor, victor.
胜利者。
The victor of the race received a gold medal. Vigor, vigor.
活力，精力。
He began his new job with great vigor. Vigorous, vigorous.
精力充沛的，剧烈的。
Regular vigorous exercise is good for your heart. Villa, villa.
别墅。
They spent their summer holiday in a luxury villa. Villain, villain.
反派角色，恶棍。
Every great story needs a memorable villain. Vine, vine.
藤蔓，葡萄藤。
Ivy vines covered the walls of the old house. Vineyard, vineyard.
葡萄园。
The family owns a large vineyard in France. Violinist, violinist.
小提琴家。
She has practiced to become a world-class violinist. Virgin, virgin.
处女，未开发的。
The island is still covered in virgin forest. Vitality, vitality.
生命力，活力。
She is full of youth and vitality. Vocation, vocation.
职业，天职。
Teaching is more than a job, it's a vocation. Vocational, vocational.
职业的。
The school offers vocational training in carpentry. Vowel. Vowel.
母音。
English has 5 main vowels: A, E, I, O, U. Wag. Wag.
摇动尾巴。
The dog wagged its tail when it saw its owner. Walnut. Walnut.
核桃。
Walnuts are a healthy snack rich in omega-3. Ward. Ward.
病房挡开。
He was placed in the children's ward of the hospital. Wardrobe. Wardrobe.
衣橱全部服装。
I need to clear out my wardrobe to make space. Warrant. Warrant.
搜索令授权值得。
The police had a warrant to search the house. Warranty. Warranty.
保固保证书。
The television comes with a 2-year warranty. Waterproof. Waterproof.
防水的。
I bought a waterproof jacket for hiking. Weary. Weary.
疲惫的。
After the long journey, they were weary and hungry. Wharf. Wharf.
码头。
The ship was docked at the wharf. Whiskey, whiskey. Whiskey, whiskey.
威士忌。
He ordered a glass of whiskey at the bar. Wholesale. Wholesale.
批发。
We buy our supplies wholesale to save money. Wholesome. Wholesome.
有益健康的，纯洁的。
The restaurant serves simple, wholesome food. Widow. Widow.
寡妇。
She has been a widow for 10 years. Widower. Widower.
官夫。
He became a widower when his wife died last year. Withhold. Withhold.
扣留保留。
The company decided to withhold payment until the job was done. Woe. Woe.
悲哀苦难。
The country's economic woes continue to grow. Woodpecker. Woodpecker.
啄木鸟。
We could hear a woodpecker tapping on a tree. Workforce. Workforce.
劳动力全体员工。
The company has a diverse and skilled workforce. Wrestle. Wrestle.
摔跤搏斗。
He had to wrestle with a difficult decision. Wrinkle. Wrinkle.
皱纹弄皱。
He has tiny wrinkles around his eyes. Yearn. Yearn.
渴望向往。
She yearned for a quiet life in the countryside. Yoga. Yoga.
瑜伽。
Doing yoga helps me to stay flexible and calm. Yogurt. Yogurt.
优格。
I like to eat Greek yogurt with honey. Zoom. Zoom.
疾驰缩放镜头。
The car zoomed past us on the highway.